Graduated and commissioned in May of 2001, I was selfish. I was self-centered. I was getting ready to go off on this big personal adventure. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to do things that were exciting and interesting for me. And so I went down to Pensacola, Florida for our initial, it's called API, Aviation Pre-Flight Indoctrination. It's ground school. And so they teach you navigation, they teach you about engine systems, they teach you about weather. But you're sitting in a classroom and you're reading books and you're taking tests. And so that summer was on the beach in Florida. It was anticipating this big adventure that I was on the cusp of. And then it came time for the first flight. And my first flight was on 9/11.
Take me through that. Obviously, it was started like a normal day for everybody. It was beautiful on the East Coast, that kind of thing.
It was beautiful. I was in Corpus Christi, Texas for primary flight training. And it was sunny, it was clear, it was exciting. I have a selfie in front of the aircraft, the T-34 Turbo Mentor, the little prop planes that we flew. And I had gone through the simulators and I had gone through the checklists and I was ready. I was excited. And again, I was very selfish. I was very self-centered that this was the beginning of my adventure and that I was going to do something cool. I was going to do something interesting. I was going to do something fun. And everything changed in that day, in that moment. It was a paradigm shift. And I realized that it's not about me and that I'm a part of something bigger than myself. And so in that moment and in the immediate aftermath, as we all tried to make sense of what was happening and what it meant for us as newly commissioned ensigns, I had taken an oath. I had raised my right hand and sworn to support the Constitution, to defend the Constitution, and I needed to figure out what that meant. And I went back and I reflected on that oath and saw it in a new light and had to figure out how I was going to contribute in a meaningful way. So then I went through the intermediate and advanced training in Kingsville, Texas, and from there was winged and went to the F-18 Super Hornet Fleet Replacement Squadron. From there I went to VFA 41, Black Aces, first to fight, first to strike, and was deployed on the USS Nimitz in support of troops on the ground in Iraq and Afghanistan for the global war on terror. So doing 2 combat deployments with that squadron in 2005 and 2007.
So let's go back to 2004, flying around off the coast of San Diego.
Mm-hmm.